Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dooobbz here, bringing us a brand new NHL 14 video here for you guys, talking about the brand new Enforcer engine. If you guys haven't seen the trailer already, which you probably have, that's why I laid off on the video yesterday. So many trailers were out, so many different videos, so I kind of gave it a day just to look over the trailers, seeing little things I missed maybe in the trailer, and give you guys an in-depth analysis and my thoughts on the trailer. But if you guys haven't seen the trailer, a link in the description will be down below, including the article if you guys want to read up more in-depth and stuff like that, but the trailer and the article will be down in the description below. So basically what you guys get from the Enforcer engine, obviously it's pretty self-explanatory. NHL 14 EA is fixing up the fighting, so it's a really cool trailer, guys. It really got me pumped up. They're really looking to the grinders and the tough guys having a bigger role in NHL 14, so maybe even the power forwards, so players like Gabriel Landeskog, Milan Lucic, Wayne Simmons, players like that will probably have a bigger role in this game, and I really like how they're going to touch up on that, because people are kind of overlooking the fact that, like, oh, they're only focusing on fighting and stuff like that. But Enforcer engine doesn't strictly mean fighting. It can mean like hitting, forechecking, all that stuff, which leads to fighting. But it could also mean 100 different other things. So that's what I really like about what EA is doing. They're counting the body weight and stuff like that, the way players play. So for instance, Milan Lucic in NHL 13, absolutely terrible, for example, because everyone's just looking for the speed. They want the Michael Grabner, they want Marian Gaborik, and just to abuse the speed in the game. And the power forwards really don't have a role in NHL 13, so I'm kind of leaning towards the fact that NHL 14 is going to have a bigger role into grittier players, like I said, with power forwards, grinders, etc. So I really like how they did that. But back to the Enforcer engine, like I was saying, like the fighting and all that stuff, they completely changed it, which is awesome. I love the fact the old fighting, it felt terrible. It was like an arcade style, like they say in the trailer. It was just really dull. But anyways, there'll be a comparison video in the description down below as well. You guys will see in the trailer. But anyways, like you guys know, the fighting was first person, and when you got into a fight, it was at center ice. You could be like in the other end of the ice, and they'll magically teleport you to center ice to fight. The benches are empty, no players on the ice, nothing like that, right? So they completely changed it, and I like all the little things they do like this, right? So all the players can witness the fight on the ice, so you see actual players witnessing your fight as you're going off, just feeding the other guy one bombs and stuff like that. So it's really cool how they added stuff like that in. It's actually realistic, so it's not like a mini arcade game or anything like that. It's actually realistic now, so they can witness fights. Multiple fights can happen now. I don't know if you guys know that, but multiple fights can be going on in the background. I don't know if it's a full out fight, a little tussle maybe, but there's definitely some action going on in the background of a real fight. So I really like that. I don't know if bench brawls are going to be incorporated, stuff like that. So we'll just have to see, but this is a really good trailer. They've took out the first person fighting completely and added third person, and it looks so realistic, the animations, the way you drop your gloves, the way you square off, the way you put your fists up. Oh my god, I love it. So they've completely changed the fighting. I really like to fight NHL 13. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen a video on M3TV Productions. I really like fighting in club and stuff like that. So this is why I really like how they're changing how the enforcers play out, like the power forwards and all that stuff. So I'm really glad that they're touching up on that. So that's basically it for the enforcers, guys. Now on to things like user-controlled post-fight celebrations. That is right. So finally, when you win a fight, you can now celebrate. You give the good old fist pump, whatever, right? So I'm not sure what celebrations are confirmed in NHL 14, but we do know that there's going to be celebrations included after fights. So that's really cool. It taunts your opponents and whatnot. It adds more heat to the game. That's what I love about all these little things they add, right? So it just pisses you off, kind of. So if you lose the fight and the guy buddy fucking fist pumps in front of you, you're going to be a little bad for the rest of the game, most likely. So you're gonna want to get back at the players. So it really adds the intensity of the game. And I like how they add all these little things. Also, guys, like I was talking about before, all new heat of the moment fights. So I'm going to read this article off and I'll tell you guys what it means. But basically, the article says, the Enforcer engine adds heat of the moment fights. With our old fighting system, fights were started manually and combatants had to agree to square off. And in NHL 14, fights can begin if you break the hockey code. So basically what that means, guys, is if you hit a person after the whistle, you hit one of the goalies on the other team, and the other team doesn't like it, then they can react to it, and you are obligated to fight. So you can't back out of it. If you break the hockey code, there's no pussying out. There's no running away. The guy's grabbing you and he's gonna start filling you in. So it's like real life. I really like how they add all these things. It's just so cool. So and little fights can be going on in the background if the other teammates aren't liking the fight or whatever. They don't like what someone else is doing. They can start their own fight, a little jostle or whatnot. I'm not sure if simultaneous fights can break out at once, but I know I saw in the trailer that there was one fight going on, and then another two were like jostling each other, just trying to tell each other to fuck off and not like hit their goalie and whatnot. So don't hit their players and try to protect their players. So I really like this idea. It's more realistic and it brings a lot more character to NHL 14. Also, guys, two more little things, and I won't go on for too much longer. But fight mechanics. Players can use push and pull techniques to get their opponent off balance, as well as block, dodge, and counter. Every action has a reaction, and the key is timing it all together. So you actually have to time your punches, you have to block, dodge, counter, all these different things. It's not like NHL 13 where you just spam their right stick. I would hear on people's mics just going like that, just spamming the right stick. But you actually have to incorporate and time your punches. And that brings up to another thing. You can end a fight with one punch. So if a guy's completely out of position, he's not guarding himself, you can just wind up and just clock him once. So you can just finish the fight in one punch, which you couldn't do in previous years. And I think that's a really cool and realistic feature, like I said. So like you see in the NHL, you see sometimes fights are ended with one punch. So like a tough guy is fighting a guy that usually doesn't fight. He's not experienced in fighting, and it shows. So like I said, all these different player builds, players like Brandon Prost, Wayne Simmons, Milan Lucic, like I was saying, Colton Orr, they'll be obviously a lot better, and it will show in fights. So fights, hitting, all that stuff, guys, is going to be a lot more important in this game, and hopefully they can tone down all the speed and stuff like that, and actually incorporate all the physics together. I would really like to see that, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. That's basically it. Like I said, if you guys didn't see the trailer, you guys can check it down in the description below, and also you can read off the article I'm reading off right now. That'll be down in the description below. You guys can check that out. But like I said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me your thoughts down in the comment section below if you guys like the addition of the Enforcer, I guess, touch-ups. So like I said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.